Hey guys, welcome to Kaylin's Thoughts. This is episode 5, I want to say. Kaylin's Thoughts. Gonna be episode 6. Sorry if I'm off. It's been a couple of days since I recorded a podcast episode. So, yeah, I don't know. How do you start writing things down? Like what episode I'm recording next, what number episode. But, okay. So, spoiler warning, if you have not seen Fast and Furious 10, aka Fast X, click out of this episode. It is a movie, part of a movie series, so if you have not seen the movie, I would click off this episode and come back when you watched it. It is currently playing in theaters, and that's how I've seen it. So, Saturday, a couple of days ago, I went to see it in theaters. It was the first time I've seen a Fast and Furious movie in theaters. Every other movie I've seen on, at home, not in theaters. So this one, I made it out to be a really big deal, because it is. That, there's only gonna be, one more after this one, and now it's gonna be supposedly 2 more. So I'm like, great. But, I made it a big deal to my mom that I'm like, we're going to the theaters, and we're seeing this one, and we're seeing the next one. Now we're gonna go to the theater 2 more times. But, the ending ends off on a really big cliffhanger that really fucking bothers me. Dawn, they're playing with Dom's death like it's a fucking toy, and it's not. I didn't want to cry from my mom, so I'm keeping it together in the movie theater while watching all this shit go down. Jacob possibly dies. I do not see a way that he does not fucking die. I just can't. So Jacob supposedly dies, and Roman supposedly dies, and basically the whole team supposedly dies, except for Letty, and Giselle's back. I don't know. A lot went down in the movie. I mean, the movie was 2 hours and 21 minutes long. And then Hobbs, aka Real Life, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, is back. I guess Vin Diesel and The Rock decided to end their beef. I don't know if they finally made up or whatever. Because that was the only reason why The Rock was not in this movie, was because, in the whole movie, at post-credits, there's a scene that he's in. But because of his food with Vin Diesel, and I'm like, what does Vin Diesel have against The Rock? Bruh, what does he have? Because Vin Diesel seems like a very, very nice guy, and so does The Rock. So I wonder what transpired for them to kind of have this beef. Did something bad happen? That's what I want to know. What, he kill his kid or something? No. So, I mean, I think they made up, because I think he's supposedly supposed to be in the Fast and Furious 11. There's not a title for it, Fast and Furious 11, yet. So, I don't know. So, I'm gonna call it Fast and Furious 11. So, and then Paul Walker's daughter, Meadow, she made a cameo in the movie too, was I fucking loved. I was just waiting for that scene to where she pops up, and it was an amazing scene that she did. Small scene. She did it with John Cena, aka Jacob. I'm still gathering my thoughts on what happened in that movie, because a lot happened that ends off on a cliffhanger, which I fucking hated, because they'd never done that in these movies, ended off on a cliffhanger the way they did this movie. So now I'm like, I'm gonna have to wait like a whole fucking year to see what happens. See if who dies and who makes it out alive. And in the beginning, I think Letty and Dom are trying to have a baby. So I guess there's the scene that happens. I don't really want to talk much about, but like Dom talks to Letty's stomach, or he's like about to talk to Letty's stomach, and he looks up at Letty and he's like, "Is it here yet?" And she's like, "No." So I think they're trying to have a baby, and it hasn't been going that well for him. Which it is what it is. I hope they have a kid. That would be fucking awesome. A Dom and Letty kid. That kid would be fucking badass. Bad. But yeah. I'm still gathering my thoughts on what happened in the movie, so this episode's gonna be a little shorter. I'm sorry, but I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm gonna bring the episode to a close here. I'll see you on episode 6, 7, whatever episode. I'll see y'all next episode. Peace, guys. Bye.